webinar series brought to you by PAR Technologies Customer Success Team. Just some general housekeeping. All attendees are in listen-only mode and are muted for sound quality. This webinar will be recorded, and the recording will be sent to each attendee following the webinar. Now, if you have any questions during the webinar, please submit them in the question panel, as there will be a live Q&A session at the end. If your question is not answered due to time constraints, we'll follow up with you and answer your question via email. We, of course, will do our best to get to all of your questions. Now, our presenter joining us today is Christopher Greene. A little bit of background of Christopher Greene. He started with PAR in July 2006, and he worked in the customer service help desk as an associate customer engineer. There, he supported customers in a variety of different software platforms. In 2014, he was promoted to help desk supervisor and continued that role until July of last year, where he transitioned to the enterprise architect role in the managed services department. Here, he supports customer databases and performs POS training. I now would like to introduce Christopher Greene.
Thank you, Alan, and welcome everybody to the Promotions and Discounts webinar. Today, I would like to provide some information on the discounts and promotions to help identify when each could be used. And to that end, discounts and promotions are both used to reduce or alter the price of both individual items within an order or the complete transaction. The main difference promotions have from discounts is the ability to contain qualifiers and utilizing codes. Here we got little functionality key points. Discounts are used in conjunction with the loyalty program, and they also can restrict order reductions by employees, such as an employee discount. Discounts are also triggered manually on the menu by the use of a button. Promotions, they allow greater flexibility in those restrictions through the use of qualifiers and the use of codes. Buy one, get one, or BOGO, order reduction and gift card promotion types support the auto apply function where the coupons actually are manually triggered. Now with discounts, you can associate discounts primarily as the standard and like store brand operating discounts. And we'll get into that in a little bit more detail. Now the first section of your discounts, when you go to program them, allows the basic controls such as the name, type, which is comp or new price, the granularity, which is items or order, the percentage, max items, amount, and per order. And the big change here is the different tabs. So this is where you can kind of control those discounts. The option tab allows control over how the discount operates. As an example, approval needed requires an employee with a security level of an approved discount enabled in order for the discount to be applied. Another example are the allow prior, later, and discounted eligible options. These would allow multiple discounts to be applied. On our next slide here, I kind of give a little definition of what each of those checkboxes could be utilized as. So you got your enter name, amount, and percent is the employee is prompted to enter a name, total dollar or percent to be attached to the discount or check. Approval needed, again, that is the discount can only be applied authorized by an employee with security level approved discount enabled. The employee discount is a discount can only be applied by the employee discount button behavior, which that is configured on the layout itself. The loyalty discount is applied via the redemption of a loyalty reward. Print order receipt when the discount is applied. Open cash drawer opens the cash drawer when the discount is applied. Allow prior discounts. Discount can be applied to order items that previously had another discount applied. Allow later discounts has the additional discounts can be applied to order items reduced by this discount. Discount items eligible is discounts can be applied to order items that previously had another discount applied. Now the item tab controls the restriction to limit to a specific item or item group. The eligible item would restrict to that specific item. And then, of course, the eligible item group restricts the discounts within the item groups selected. Then you got your date, days, and times tabs. These allow the discounts to be restricted to the criteria configured. A little bit of a note here, if the time overlaps 12 a.m., a separate discounted promotion would have to be created, such as like a happy hour discount from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. You would need two separate discounts, one that goes from 4 p.m. to 12 a.m. and then a secondary one that goes from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m. And the group tab, just a little highlight here, allows you to group discounts together. That is configured elsewhere. There is an option to do new discount groups, but it is associated with reporting. So how, if you group discounts together on a report group. These are some commonly used discounts here. As I was saying, like the store branding type discounts. You have your percent item discounts, check item discounts. So you got like your 10% off an item, 10% off your check, $5 off your discount, or items, sorry, $5 off check discounts. And then you have like your 50% employee discount, you have your manager comps, open dollar discounts, open percent discounts. And promotions are roughly associated with like your marketing team. So that's kind of how you can identify that. And again, it's similar to your discounts with that first section. It's the basic controls of the promotions, such as the name. Your promotion type is your buy one, get one, your coupon, gift card, order reduction. The approval needed marketing campaign, max amount and per order controls are also found here. Now the BOGO, buy one, get one option tab allows you to control which pricing method, discounted price, dollar discount, or free, and which items would get the discount, greatest or lowest price. It requires one or more qualifying items to be ordered along with the discounted item, and the order item needs to be selected first. An example of this discount is a buy two items and like get one free. So buy two, get one free, buy one, get one, buy three, get two, so on and so forth. The coupon option allows control over single or all items and offer reduction of percentage or price. One or more items are discounted. Order items do not need to be selected first for this promotion type. An example of that is like a free item coupon. It can also be associated with codes. The gift card tab reduces the price of an item that are gift card issues or reloads. An example of this are gift card comps. And then the next promotion type is the order reductions. And the order reduction option tab allows restrictions to the number of items discounted and the reduction type. One or more items are discounted. Order items do not need to be selected first. An example of this is like a $5 off spending $20 or more on food items, beverage items, or you can set like a 99-cent kids meal. Now we can move over to the Qualifications tab. I did skip the Items tab because it's very similar to discount tabs where you restrict to either like an item or item group, but the Qualification tab restricts the promotions by quantity or amount to be met before the promotion can apply. On the right-hand side in that picture, I do show an example of a type of a quantity where it's restricted to the beverage item group. So you would need to have 2 or more beverages in order to apply that. And then the secondary option is just an example of a food option to where they would have to spend $15 or more on like a pizza item group before the qualification is met. And just as the example shows, the 2 beverages need to be selected first. Amount is $15 of pizza items need to be selected first. Now we move on over to the valid terminals, destination, and section tabs. These allow control over where the promotion can be done. So the terminals, of course, is your valid order source. The destinations are used to communicate to the kitchen how to package the order and also how to determine how items are routed to the kitchen via printer groups and video groups. And then you got your sections, which is used for groupings of like tables for full service restaurants. Moving on to the Codes tab. They set codes to the promotion. This allows barcode scanner use as well as promotion codes to be used online. Require single-use codes, means the code, of course, can only be used once. Manual code is often associated with the PLU code commonly used with online ordering, but this can also be used at the store level as well. Codes are generally configured in admin portal under your promo codes. And then the final options of promotions here is the restrictions other options tab, which allows restrictions to multiple promotion use on the same check. Now allow prior order reductions. They can be applied to orders that already have a promotion or discount applied to them. Allow later order reductions. Promotions and discounts can be applied to orders that already have this promotion applied to them. Allow prior item promotions. Promotions can be applied to items that already have a promotion applied to them. And then allow prior modifier promotions. Our promotions can be applied to modifiers that already have a promotion applied to them. And this concludes the promotions and discount presentation slideshow for this portion. And thank you for joining us.
All right, well, thank you, Christopher. It's now time for Q&A. So in addition to Christopher, we have some additional resources available to help answer any questions you might have. So also joining us is Andy Zisk, our Manager of Managed Services, as well as Tricia Mumford, our Solutions Architect. And as a reminder, you can ask your questions in the chat pod. There are a lot of questions flowing in, so let's get started. All right, looks like the first question we have here. How can I track if my employees are abusing discounts or promotions, or if my employees are stealing via discounts and promotions?
Discounts and promotions actually do report very well to the detail report in Admin Portal. There is a discount detail report as well as a promotions detail report that do show the tracking of like the order ID, the discount date and time, the employee who performed that discount, and as well as like the approver and the amount.
Okay, fantastic. Another question we have, if a discount is configured to require must enter percentage or must enter amount, can I limit the percentage or amount the employee can enter? For example, can I limit the discount to no more than 30% or $5? If I can, how would I do that?
Both open dollar and open discounts do have a max enabled checkbox in that top portion of the discounts and promotions. And if enabled, to the right-hand side of those, there's that kind of like text box that allows you to enter the max amount and or percentage that can be set.
Okay, another question we have here. Could you please let us know why combos are no longer supported?
So the combo there, I didn't go over that in the presentation. Combo configuration has actually moved over to items in Admin Portal. So the menu items themselves can be configured as a combo as opposed to utilizing it in the promotion section.
All right, thank you. Let's see, I have a couple more here. Do I have to associate a discount with a POS button, or can the discount be triggered automatically? That's a good question.
Yeah, so currently discounts do not have an auto apply function. Buttons are configured on the layout usually as like a discount behavior on a button. Promotions, specifically the types of the BOGO buy one get one gift card and order reductions, do have that auto apply feature that you can, it's like a checkbox that you check off, and it would auto apply those promotions if the qualifiers and or restrictions are met with that exception of coupons being triggered manually.
All right, thank you. Let's see, I have a couple more here. Let's go with this one. How can I load in promotion codes into Brink POS settings? Can I use single-use codes?
And like I did go through the presentation there, promotion codes are programmed within a promotion under the Codes tab. And once the single-use code is once the code is required is checked, the manual / barcode is entered. Alternatively, the require single-use codes can also be enabled to prevent the code to be used more than one time.
Another question here we have, can I create a discount only for a specific destination?
Currently, only promotions have the ability to restrict by destinations where discounts do not.
All right, another one that just came in. How can I set up a promotion to generate a gift card with a $5 balance? Looks like they gave an example. If guest purchases $25 in food, reward guests with a gift card with $5 preloaded balance. So that's an example there.
And unfortunately, currently that is not supported by the standard promotions. In order to do something like that, that would have to be done through like a loyalty reward program.
All right, thank you for that. Let's see here. We have another one. How would you set up a family pack that requires various selections? An example, pick either a salad or a sandwich, pick a cookie flavor, pick 2 flavors of soup, and the price is a flat amount for the pack. Let's see, Tricia, do you want to take that one?
Yeah, sure. So this is actually one reason specifically why we now set up combos through items, because we do have the option of setting up various selections for each part of your, say, family pack, also combos as well. Depending on whether or not the customer uses conversational ordering, we could easily set up modify panels, you know, so that the panel would show up as soon as they had to choose, like the entree, for instance, either a salad or a sandwich, or, you know, the cookie flavor as well. It's actually the main reason why we set up combos to be set up in items now, because we have this added functionality.
Great, thank you. And then it looks like there was a follow-up question to one of the other questions. Are you saying that current combos will no longer work if they were configured the old way in promotions?
I believe that, yeah, they should still be able to work. They're not, it's not like a disabled functionality, but it has been moved over to the menu items for moving forward due to that greater ability to customize the combos.
Exactly. So we're not going to be expanding the combo option under promotions. All of the expansion in functionality for combos has been moved over to items. So, I've been around for a very long time, and I've not seen them try to cancel or delete a feature that a lot of customers were using. So I don't see that in our roadmap either.
Thank you. Another question, are there any restrictions, characters, length, on promotion codes?
I don't believe there is. Those are all configured under those the promotion codes, which can always be covered at a later time to kind of discuss everything there is with promo codes. Generally, you set the length, alpha, number, and alphanumeric under those promo codes.
Great, thank you. Can I create a promo or discount that doesn't count modifiers, only the main item price?
Yes.
Another question here, is it possible to get the single-use code to generate only on tickets that are over a higher amount? So for example, if someone spends $50, only then would they receive a code?
I believe that under the promotion, you should be able to do that.
Another question here as well, and as a reminder, if there are additional questions, you can enter them in the chat pod in the webinar. How can I get alerted when employees are using open discounts, employee discounts, or discounts, or even promos over a specific dollar amount?
That can actually be covered under the alerts section in Admin Portal. There is the ability to set up open dollar alerts that send to specific roles when it goes over a specific amount.
All right, excellent. Well, it looks like those are the majority of the questions, and those are some fantastic questions. So I hope that the folks in the webinar found some value out of this webinar, out of the Q&A session. And of course, if you have any additional questions relating to promos and discounts, you can always contact your PAR representative, and we'll be happy to assist where need be. So I just want to thank you all for attending today. As I mentioned, please do not hesitate to contact us, and please stay tuned for communication on the next installment of the Passport to Success webinar series. Have a great day, everybody.